Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for Naked Trader. Another quiet kind of Monday down here. Fireworks again over in Japan with the nuclear reactor problems. Stocks open up weaker and traded down a little bit. Sort of tested the lows from last Thursday or Friday at 1278. We're going to talk a little about equities here since that's what's really driving this. They tested the low at 1278 and they kind of bounced off there, and it looks like we're into a little consolidation pattern here on the S&P between 1278 and 1303. I think the market's going to chop around in there. Take a look at some upside, I think, tomorrow, because we tried to test the lows, it held, and now we're trying to rally off of that. And I think conversely, we're going to do the opposite a little bit here in the Treasury markets. Market ran up. I thought we'd see that 120.14 to 16 level. 120.13 is the high. I guess that's close enough, especially these days. You can't nail these levels exactly. Getting close is important. Market then reversed. Sold back down, trading right around 120 even on the low, and we're kind of just sitting right around 120 even, 120.03. The important support level is 119.31. If you look at the real short-term count on the way up, 119.31 was the top of the first wave of this little rally. So far we haven't overlapped that in an Elliott wave that you can still say the market has some upside potential here. If you want to try and buy it right around here with a tight stop just below that 119.31, or put a sell stop below 119.31 to initiate a short, that's one way to look at it. I'm kind of hoping we could trade up again tonight. We've seen a bit of a reversal again in the commodities markets where they were very weak. The crude oil was very weak this morning, down more than $2. Reversed and closed unchanged basically, which I think is being driven by the dollar weakness too. That has been chopping around. I sent out that email last night. Hopefully you had a chance to look at that about hitting the 79% retrace. Looking for a bounce. The dollar index bounced, but then it's just sort of eroded all day and it closed weak. I think we'll look for some further weakness in the dollar. That means you're supposed to be long commodities, precious metals, and with a bit of a lag, you're supposed to try and sell the Treasury markets here. Initially, the Treasuries sometimes will get a bid off of a weak dollar, so it's not tightly correlated like it is with the commodities, but there is a lag there. So let the Treasuries rally. I think if we can get up to that 120.14 to 16 area, maybe even a little bit higher than that, 120.23 plus would be a very important Elliott wave objective for the market to meet. It's where the fifth wave on the hourly charts equals the first wave. It's been working okay lately. It hasn't been working great because a lot of overlap, a lot of chop in here, and it makes it hard to get good counts. But looking for those levels on the upside and or breaks on the downside. If we can hold 119.31, we can look for that test on the upside either tonight or tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. Keep an eye on this thing overnight. That's where a lot of the action has been lately. Last night's lows, 119.17. A little bit of a double bottom there at 119.15, 119.17. Below 119.31, that's where I would look to cover some shorts initially. So that's a couple trades for you. Keep an eye on those levels. We'll see what the commodities markets bring here. Got a little bit long oil and metals today. Let's see how that pans out. Have a great night.